Today I take my first IFR lesson. We'll talk more about that in a bit. But the Gooney bird is all fueled up and ready to go, so let's get to flying. We'll see you in a bit.
Here we are, holding short of the runway, ready to fly. We're near Houston, it's August, and there's no AC. So it's just a touch warm sitting here on the ground. I like to think of it as my personal sauna. The guy sitting over there to the right is Jeffrey, my instructor. Jeff is a certified flight instructor for instrument training. He'll not only be instructing me, but just as important, he'll keep an eye out the window for any other piece of metal that might also be in the sky. Right now, I'm a pilot who flies under visual flight rules, or VFR. That simply means that I've got to see where I'm going in order to be able to fly. Lots of people only fly VFR, and that's perfectly fine. I've done it for years. It would be nice, however, to be able to bust through that layer of clouds. But to be able to do that, you've got to be certified in Instrument Flight Rules, or IFR. So this is my first instrument training flight. Here I am putting on a special set of glasses to keep me from seeing outside. It's kind of like a set of blinders that you put on a horse. Yes, it is a bit sadistic. We're starting out with basic flight maneuvers like flying straight, making a turn, a descent, etc. It sounds a lot easier than it actually is. It takes a lot of concentration just to fly straight and level on instruments. The key is to scan the instruments at the right speed and to utilize the information you get from each scan. That's a lot easier said than done. And this all has to be done with precision. You need to be able to climb, descend, and turn all at specific rates. Without any vision outside, you can no longer trust any sense of which way is up. G-forces really mess with your mind when you can no longer see the horizon. I was just starting to get the knack of some of this. Then it happened. Jeff asked me to look up a particular radio frequency, while of course still flying on instruments. That did it. My brain became a saturated mush. I don't think I could even remember my own name at that point. Finding this frequency normally would have taken about 3 seconds if I weren't flying on instruments. Now, I could not seem to process how to find it. If I were a computer, I would definitely need to be rebooted. I eventually climbed out of my brain fog and was able to find the frequency and continue flying on instruments. Whew. Many say that the instrument rating is one of the toughest of all to get. There's a lot of studying, it takes precision flying, and you have to become really good at multitasking. But all that makes you a better, safer pilot. And after all, that is the ultimate goal.
This IFR stuff is pretty challenging. It's like learning to fly all over again. I certainly have a long way to go. Well, until next time, we'll see you on the Texas Gooney Bird.